What's up everybody, this is Master EN Gamer, and today I'm going to talk about something that we see pop up from time to time, and that's the debate over quick play. Some refuse to touch it, claiming that it's a chaotic mess of broken comps and one-trick throwers. Others adore it, seeing it as a casual refuge from the toxic meta-restricted environment of competitive. So in this video, I wanted to bring to light the differing perspectives people have of this mode, consider their points of view, and also give my 2 cents on the issue. As always, if you end up enjoying this video, then be sure to like, sub, and hit the bell for more Overwatch content. Anyways, looking at the first main perspective of quick play, we have those who see it as being competitive without SR. They take it about as seriously as competitive, meaning that proper team comps, strategies, and voice chat are a must-have for them. Are you missing a main tank or second healer? They'll let you know about it, sometimes politely in a legitimate effort to try and win, but other times in a fit of anger and disdain. While this serious mindset, minus the toxic aspects, is absolutely how people should be behaving in competitive, since the sole goal of that mode is to win, in quick play, fun is the main goal. And so these serious-minded players can make quick play uncomfortable for those who tend to take things more casually, which brings us to our second main perspective, which is that quick play is goof-off city. These players will never enter team chat, unless they're looking to spout out nonsense or strike up a conversation completely unrelated to the match at hand. They won't look twice at their team's composition and simply play whichever hero they want. 6 DPS? No problem. They're here to have some fun, and if they happen to win while doing so, well, that's just an added bonus. However, these players mustn't be misinterpreted as the third perspective of players, who are the trolls and throwers. These are the toxic bane of Overwatch's very existence, and sadly, they pollute every mode from competitive to arcade and back again. These people not only have no interest in winning or even playing the game, but they seem to only exist in a sad effort to ruin the experience of others. While the casual players at least have some investment in playing the game itself, the toxics are self-serving trash who just want to watch the world burn. There's a fine line between who we see as toxic players and those who simply one-trick or even just have poor gameplay skills, but the important difference is intent. While I would never encourage someone to solely play one hero, the intent behind a player's action is what it really comes down to. If a one-trick at least wants to contribute and play the game how it's meant to be played, then I would still have to place them well above players who are so pathetic that they choose to waste their time as well as the time of others. Now, considering these 3 extremes being the serious players, the casual players, and the toxic players, who best represents what quick play is meant to be? Well, as you likely guessed, it isn't the toxics, but what about these other 2? To be honest, neither one of these 2 perspectives are objectively correct. We need to take a more hybrid stance, since whether we like it or not, players of both perspectives and every level of perspective in between will always be playing quick play. In an ideal world, there would be separate quick plays for players who want to seriously practice meta heroes and comps, and players who just want to goof around and have a good time with either their friends or some strangers. I don't think we'll ever get separate serious and casual quick plays, as given how many people currently go into competitive with only a casual mindset, I'm sure the separate modes would be abused to the point of being pointless, so we just have to accept that not everyone in quick play wants the exact same thing. Overall though, I generally have to side more with the casuals of quick play, as serious players will always have competitive, but casual players have nowhere else. Sure, there's arcade, but those modes are mostly inferior to the standard game modes, which Overwatch itself was designed and balanced around. While the arcade modes are certainly fun, quick play and competitive modes are the true meat of the game. There's also custom games, which are great for really casual players, but you're gonna have a much harder time there finding a balanced match. And to clarify, when I say I lean more towards the casual quick players, I definitely don't condone or encourage things like one-tricking. While they are a good step above people who flat out throw or troll others, it's still an unhealthy practice in terms of simply how the game is designed to be played. However, despite my sympathy towards the more casual side of quick play, I personally have to place myself smack in the middle of the 2 extremes. I want to have decent team comps with players trying to win, but not so much as to always be forced into a meta composition or using pro strategies. As I'm sure many of you have noticed, I almost exclusively use quick play footage on my channel, and the reason why is simply that I rarely play competitive. Competitive can be fun from time to time, but the feeling of high risk just makes makes it too stressful. While I honestly don't care that much about my own SR, I hate the idea of dragging down my teammates if I happen to not be playing my best that day. So most of the time I play quick play just because I find it to be much more fun and overall enjoyable, even if I sometimes get horrendous comps or teammates who are less focused on winning than I am. I consider myself to be something of a pro-casual, as I take playing the game casually very seriously. But let me know in the comments below what your stance is on quick play. Do you treat it almost, if not as seriously as competitive, or do you prefer to use the mode to just goof off? Or like me, are you somewhere in the middle of the two? Regardless, be sure to vote in today's poll card, and thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and share it with a friend if you really liked it. Subscribe and turn on notifications to never miss my future Overwatch videos, and follow me on Twitter for fun polls and content updates. This is Master Ian Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.